Hello friends, I'm Christopher, this is my daughter Charlotte, and today we're talking about how I made these triangle wall shelves. So this is not a build video because I just followed the instructions from Johnny Brooks' Crafted Workshop video. Real good, it's a short video, like 5 minutes or less. And I just wanted to talk about my experience building it following those techniques. So first off, this is just built from a quarter sheet of plywood, but I started off and I made the mistake of making it from a quarter sheet of hardboard. Yeah, like composite, which was no good. It was cool because it had like a white on one side and a dark wood on the other. It would have looked neat for contrast, but the edges in between, it was just like particle stuff, and it was really fragmented and gross, and it didn't look good painted, and the veneer wouldn't stick to it, so I had to scratch that idea, and I'll have to use that wood as filler for something else. Oh, yeah? We have teeth coming in now. Oh, it's a very exciting time. Anyways, so I went back and I got this oak plywood, and it worked really nicely. I would say my second mistake, and the only conundrum that I really ran into, was cutting these. These are all 30-degree angles. Whoops. And if you're going to do this, definitely use masking tape where you're making the cut. I did it on my miter saw, and there were definitely pieces of the outer layer that chipped away, which when all is said and done, they blend in because of how the stain looks. You really can't tell, especially, you know, you can hide the worst corners upside down or in a spot that people aren't going to look. But if you're a perfectionist, you'll want to pay attention to that. I ended up sizing mine out just to make the most of the material at hand. So that 2x4 piece is 48 inches long, so these are like 15.5 inches each of these. Gives me enough room to maximize that length, because 16 times 3 is 48. Math. Anyways, it's a 30-degree angle, and I just butted all these up against each other, and I don't have a nail gun, so instead of using the technique from the video that I watched, I just used masking tape and a little bit of Titebond and some super glue, and that held them in place perfectly. It's a nice strong bond once everything dried, and I only let them sit for like an hour or two, and it was more than strong enough. After that, then I sanded everything smooth. I had to fix a couple of edges. You know, it was a sheet of plywood. It was not perfectly straight wood, and I wasn't going to run it through a planer because it's plywood. So you just fix it up with a sander. Really, you could get around this by taking the time and finding the flattest panel at the store if you're going to build it out of a panel like me, which was really cost efficient. All of this was like less than 20 bucks. I think the sheet was 16 or 17 bucks. So yay! And this was a fun Pinterest project. This was something that my wife asked me to make for a while. She arranged them, and she put all the fun doodads like our Charlotte blocks and books and everything else up here. Yeah, so that worked out really nice. You like them too? Okay. One of the things that I like about this with the plywood is you get the striping, and with the stain on it, I think it looks really cool. Yeah, that's it. Straightforward video, does something fun, another addition to the nursery, got a couple more videos coming out like this, and another real simple, just me talking about a project and not showing you any sort of build footage video. Right outside the door, I did one of those great big rulers, you know what I'm talking about, using the April Wilkerson technique, and I'm probably going to talk about that in a video sometime soon. Yeah, because Daddy's really tall, and we'll see how tall you get. Okay, nap time. Thanks for watching. Have you built these before? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Bye.